Hello everybody, I hope this finds you well. I'm going to talk a bit this week about, first of all, the numbers around COVID, the vaccination delivery, but on a more positive note, I want to talk about our remobilisation plans for elective surgery in particular. So first of all, just to talk about the numbers have been up and down in terms of new cases. Yesterday the new case number was up a wee bit again at 51, it had been down as low as 28 over the weekend. So we're still seeing that vary a bit, but the new case numbers don't seem to be translating into hospital admissions at the moment, so that's good news. We still have pockets across North and South Lanarkshire where we've got more cases than we would like though, so if you do have somebody that you know with symptoms, please do encourage them to get tested so that we can absolutely control this virus. In terms of inpatients, 24 inpatients across the 3 sites and 1 patient in ICU and 2 outbreaks currently in care homes. So everything seems to be going, albeit with some ups and downs, in the right direction. Vaccination programme delivery, I told you a couple of weeks ago that we had vaccinated first vaccines right the way down to the 50-year-olds, and that remains the case. There are a number of boards across Scotland that are catching up at the moment with that because they had various issues around supply, etc. and workforce. However, we're in a good place. What we're doing at the moment is we're targeting some of the hard to reach groups. So we're doing some work with travelling communities, homeless communities, to try and make sure that all of those people have had their vaccinations as well. And we will be moving obviously on to second doses. We've started already in the over 80s and over 75s, and that programme will continue over the next few weeks. We will be releasing the under 50s cohorts, so again invitations for first vaccines for those cohorts will be coming out shortly. Scotland as a whole is absolutely on target to deliver vaccines down to age 50 by the middle of April, so that's really good news, and I think we're in line with the UK overall around that. So great efforts from everybody in the vaccine team and a lot of flexibility from our workforce, which I'm really grateful for. I said I'd say a bit today about remobilisation as well. Obviously we have got a bit of a backlog now, particularly around elective care, because many patients haven't been treated who would normally have come in and had routine surgery. If I tell you that towards February-March time of 2020, we had around about 1,000 patients waiting over 12 weeks. Unfortunately, we've now got 6,000 patients. But the good news is that we have clinically reviewed all of those patients, and most of those patients are sitting in priority category 4, which means they can wait. However, we've got a lot to work through, so we will be remobilising our elective care programme, and our aim is by May to have the elective programme delivering back at about 60% of previous capacity. We're obviously not going to get back up to 100% very quickly because we've got new restrictions around PPE, turnaround time in theatres, etc, but we are working through that, and we'll do some improvement work just to see if we can get that as slick as possible and get our numbers back up as quickly as possible. But we are saying it's a gentle remobilisation because Lanarkshire staff have had a hard time, and we're not going to just jump back into doing everything at full tilt, so we're trying to give staff a bit of a rest. So that's the message to take away with you. And given that most of our staff are women, 70% of staff in NHS Lanarkshire, I hope you have all noticed that I've had my hair done, and I'm really happy about that, and I hope all of you have had a chance to get your hair done this week as well. So have a good week, folks. Thank you.